Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a new video. Today we are going to fly Pakistan's national carrier. It's called the Pakistan International Airlines, or PIA for short. I have traveled on this many times but did not get a chance to really film it because I hadn't started making videos. So let's get started and experience this together. Assalamu alaikum.
Reached the Islamabad International Airport and moving towards the domestic departures terminal. First of all, have a look at the beautiful sunrise on the left. Now this flight is to Skardu, from Islamabad to Skardu, and the ticket price is 20,000 rupees. That is by adding 1,000 rupees for the emergency exit row and getting a 10% off from Go Loot Low. More about it in the flight. So PIA basically as an airline is not doing very well these days. I've heard a lot of bad press, so I am super excited to see if they are able to change that narrative in this particular video. So we've reached this is basically the international departures terminal. We'll move a bit forward and towards the domestic departures, and let's see if PIA can surprise us. Also in this video I'll show you the Islamabad International Airport, like what's new here as well, and the Skardu Airport. And what's good about the GoPro is that you feel like you're there, so you'll experience this almost as if you're there. And this is basically the part where from where you enter the domestic departures. And I would like to give a huge shout out to my subscriber RAR GamerZ6900 for keeping me motivated and making sure I post this video on time.
सर इसमें मैसेज पड़ा हुआ, टिकट नहीं पड़ा हुआ बस
Ticket email में होगा.
ईमेल में लिखा है.
Thank you.
I'm not sure if that subscriber is a his or a her, but thank you whoever you are.
जहांगीर टिकट तो ये. I'm sorry. जी 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 सीट रिजर्व की हुई है. You are welcome. So experience at the counter was really good. There are a lot of people boarding right now, and these all counters are like PIA, so they are checking people in. So far good experience. I am wearing my winter boots because it's like -7 degrees there, and I also want to show you how massive this place is. Look, these are the check-in counters, and then that's where we are going to go in. Beautiful airport, especially if you compare it to the previous one. They've made very good improvements here. Here you can see Bread & Co, Kaboom, where you get gifts and stuff like that, and then you have Coffee Planet over here, and then Relay. This is also like a gift store. So nice changes here. And they are also making something over there as well. Today I'm like 2 hours early, so I have some time to kill. So I'm gonna be having breakfast over here at Bread & Co. Look at this view. This is beautiful. So they've made these green spaces in many places around the airport, and it feels great. One should really appreciate the architecture. Breakfast has arrived. This is the latte, looking good, and the plain croissant. I really need to wake up for this review to be good and for my mood to be good as well. Croissant is bad, but the coffee is really good. So if you are here, keep that in mind. C3, C4, this is our gate. There are two flights going from here. One is to Karachi, I think it's Air Blue, and then PIA to Skardu. This is the waiting lounge, and I just saw something really cool here. Look at this chair. Let me try this. Oh, this is really cool. This is the first time I saw this. I never saw this before. Those were the type of chairs that you'd usually see. But I'm really surprised at the improvements that they've done at Islamabad International Airport. So kudos to the management who is managing this. There is a TV here too, and there you can see like those two doors up there. Those are like traditional doors, and they look beautiful too. Another valuable addition. And as you can see, these designs right behind the glass wall. This also looks beautiful. So there was an announcement specifically made for me. I have lost my boarding pass. It was basically in my pocket, and now I have to go to the counter to get it. Got it back again. The lesson here is don't keep the boarding pass in your back pocket. This is the CIP lounge, basically premium lounge to sit in and wait. Of course they have this like charging facility over here. These seats are epic. That is the Air Blue aircraft, and that is basically the only airline left to review after the PIA review. This is weird. Our lounge was C4. Now they're announcing that all those who are traveling to Skardu move to lounge C1. So now we'll go to C1. So this is the C1 lounge. Actually, we are going further down. And you know what this means? This means that we're going to get on the bus and then move towards the aircraft. And I really like it because you get to see the plane from below. Thank you. Thank you. So we are boarding this bus.
About our destination, Skardu. Skardu is located in the north of Pakistan in the Gilgit-Baltistan region. So the flight is going to be beautiful in terms of landscapes and mountains. That's me trying to get us a thumbnail for this video. And the language they speak in Skardu is Balti.
Fly Jinnah, or any airline actually. Sure. Oh, that's the captain.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly place your hands in the address. Here are smoking, training, or electronic cigarettes is prohibited. Thank you. Reminder.
Okay. Excuse me. I've gotten in my seat, and the positive thing about booking an emergency exit seat is this is all empty, but the plane is all full.
Pakistan International, Captain Raja Amir and his crew welcome you on board.
Okay, so I'm also testing this mic right now, just to see like how the result is.
For your safety, keep your seatbelt fastened during takeoff, landing and throughout the flight. Has been encountered turbulence unexpectedly. To fasten seatbelt, insert the flight belt into the buckle and pull the strap to tighten it. To unfasten, lift the latch.
Something which is common with like all the aircrafts is that they do not have like these windows cleaned. Very rarely do I see. So anyways, let's see like which runway we are using. Can't wait to see the beautiful Skardu Valley. Okay, so we've stopped. I bet there is a plane ahead who will be taking off first, and then it will be our turn. Okay, so runway is 28 left.
So this is an A320-200 basically, and this is basically the safety instructions manual. I always encourage like people to go through this whenever they sit in any kind of aircraft, because different aircrafts have different configurations and everything.
Legroom check. Keep in mind that this is the emergency exit row, so obviously the legroom is great, awesome, no complaints here. And the legroom in the economy, not too bad, but a bit congested. So paid 1,000 extra, and also implemented a discount from GoLootlo that is 10% on all the domestic as well as international flights for PIA. So keep that in mind, like whenever you are booking flights, try and use the GoLootlo discount. GoLootlo is an app which basically gives you discount, and this is not at all sponsored, but since they gave me a 10% off and will give it to you too, so I think that I thought I should share that with you. The runway looks beautiful. Okay, I really like this part. Now hear the engines roar, and let's rate this takeoff. V1 rotate. That down there is the beautiful Islamabad. I hope you guys can hear me. Okay, so still taking off, but a very, very smooth takeoff so far. Takeoff, landing is basically all on the skills of the pilot.
What has impressed me is how clean they've kept these aircrafts. So 10 out of 10 for cleanliness.
So what's really good about this flight is that it's called one of the most scenic flights there is, because we are going to pass through some really beautiful mountain ranges. Now because this is a short flight, so they have started serving drinks, and let's look at the tray table here. So they've served the food here, and this is what you get. This is a sandwich, and this is a piece of cake. I'm using the other tray table as my stand for the camera, and here is the sandwich. There is cheese in it and some kind of a spread. The sandwich is not as good, and the cake, I'm not a big fan of like sweet things, so this is like a personal choice, but I think that some of you guys might like the cake, but the sandwich, no. Oh my god,
Look at that view.
tissue bhi de dein. Thank you. Served drink as well.
There is this massive peak coming up there. I think it's K2. They would definitely make an announcement if that's the case. So I can see it's the one that is the most evident amongst all these small peaks.
This flight is like an air safari. So if you guys are interested in air safari, take this flight or take the flight to Gilgit. I think that it's like taking the same route. What's really good is that the captain is briefing on the way, and and the flight path that it's taking is basically through Haripur, Naran Kavan, Bonji, and then Skardu. So if you are sitting on the right side, I would highly recommend, because you get to see the Nanga Parbat, and then on the way there are some other peaks that are going to come on the right side, like Rakaposhi and other peaks. And I am just loving this leg room. It's like business class.
Turn right. You can see Rakaposhi, Dobani, and Aramosh peaks.
So on the right there, that which I was thinking would be K2, but is Nanga Parbat. And I've been to Fairy Meadows. You can check out that vlog as well, and you can see how massive this mountain Nanga Parbat is. It's basically called the Killer Mountain because it has taken a lot of lives. On the right, it's the city of Chilas, which we don't want to see. But Nanga Parbat, this close. This is beautiful. Let's go check out the washroom. Back rows are all empty. Okay, so this is the lavatory. This, and you lock this here. This is quite clean, I would say. Why are the lights always dim in like the washrooms? You can see here's the sink, and we've got tissue rolls, we got the toilet, and this is how it sounds. That is loud. And this is like if you want to change diapers or something. Nice. Anyways, I took care of business, and I think that the washroom with all the facilities and everything is 10 out of 10 for PIA. Right now we are encountering a little bit of turbulence. Not a lot, but a little bit. There is a Chinese guy sitting. Hello. So he's also making video. Walaikum salam. Where are you from? China. Where are you going? Oh, obviously Skardu. That was a very weird question to ask. Anyways, so the lead cabin crew, I think, he was kind enough to let me know like there was K2. It's quite far away, but still I was able to see it. Nice. So K2 is on the left when you're going from Islamabad to Skardu. This is such a nice flight. We got to see Nanga Parbat. We got to see K2. Very far away, but we did. And beautiful mountain ranges. We're turning right now. Very close, and we're about to land. And this is going to be unique because Skardu is beautiful and the airport is beautiful. So we're gonna see some scenic views. Now we're turning towards the left, and this guy is moving around. Oh my god, he should be wearing his seatbelt right now. Let's see. So the pilot like passed the takeoff test. Let's see how he does on the landing. And it's not like one of the easiest places to land. This is a valley surrounded by mountains, so let's see how he does it. I can see the airport on the left through that window. Look at that valley down there. Oh, we are way below the mountains. This is crazy. Look at this funny Chinese guy. That is a crazy left turn. This is a complete U-turn coming towards the airport. Okay, finally there's an announcement, and this guy hasn't worn his seatbelt. It's not a big deal, but if something goes wrong, then it's a big deal. It's going to be a big deal. Anyways, we're going towards landing. Let me film this part. Whoa. Is that the cold desert down there? I think that is the cold desert. Beautiful, bright, sunny day in Skardu. And touchdown. That was smooth landing. A little bit bumpy, but given the conditions.
Welcome to Skardu International Airport. The outside temperature is 2 degrees Celsius.
Okay, so finally we've landed, and the good thing is that the temperature is 2 degrees. It was 5 degrees in Islamabad, and now it's 2 degrees. So it's going to be a very good day. This. हाफिज़, थैंक यू जी जी जी, आप लोगों का बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, थैंक यू, बहुत अच्छी सर्विस. दिस इज स्कर्दू. Beautiful airport. The aircraft looks like very well maintained and all, and you can see how beautiful this place is. The temperature here is like very good actually. The bus is like almost full, so I'm gonna wait for like another one to come in. This is amazing.
So overall, let me give an overview of the journey. Apart from the meal, like you can ignore the meal in this like 50-minute flight, 40 to 50-minute flight. Apart from the meal, everything was 10 on 10. Given the condition that PIA is in right now as a company, I think that they are doing very well, especially this particular crew. Shout out to them. Very well maintained aircraft, good cleanliness and good service, good washroom, and very good pilot as well. So overall a 10 out of 10. Do let me know in the comments below what do you think about PIA and what do you think about this video, and do give this a thumbs up if you did like it, and also let me know on which I can improve to make better videos for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.